Inshallah, in this class we are going to do few questions based on half range series. You see here, before the classes we have seen the Fourier series. Fourier series we take the intervals from 0 to 2 pi, and also we have taken from minus pi to pi. But for half range series we'll have the limits from 0 to pi. 0 to pi. So whenever we see, we have to take the limits from 0 to pi, neither from minus pi to pi nor from 0 to 2 pi. This range is for Fourier series, 0 to 2 pi or minus pi to pi. Whereas for half range series, the limits will be from 0 to pi. This is the first thing. Now see here, what is the next thing? Watch carefully. On the board, we are having two different series. First is half range sine series. Its formula is f of x equals to sigma n equals to 1 to infinity bn sine nx. Now the value of bn will be 2 by pi integration 0 to pi f of x sine nx. In the same way, half range cosine series for the interval 0 to pi only. So its formula is a naught by 2 plus sigma n equals to 1 to infinity an cos nx, where a naught equals to 2 by pi integration 0 to pi f of x dx, and an is 2 by pi 0 to f of pi f of x cos nx dx. So let me start one question based on this method. Now see here, we have to find the half range cosine sine series. I'm just multiplying this. Pi into x will be pi x, minus x into x will be x squared. So this is f of x. Now we have to find half range sine series. Half range sine series. Sine series. So we know half range sine series is f of x equals to sigma n equals to 1 to infinity bn sine nx. And for the interval, what is the interval here? 0 to pi. 0 to pi is the interval, open bracket is given here. So next thing was, what is bn here? Bn equals to 2 by pi integration 0 to pi f of x. F of x is pi x minus f x squared into sine nx dx. Now see here, we have, this is integration by parts. We are using Bernoulli's equation for solving this one. We suppose this u and this as v. So u is pi x minus x squared. We have to differentiate u. So u differentiation is u dash. D by dx of x is 1. 1 into pi is pi. Minus d by dx of x squared is 2x. We can differentiate one more. So u double dash, if you differentiate this constant, pi is 0. Dx is 1. 1 into minus 2 is, and come here, what is this is u, and what is v here? V equals to sine nx. Now we have to integrate this one, v1. Integration is, we know, minus cos. Integration of sine is minus cos nx, but we have to divide by n, coefficient of x we have to divide. Again v2. Integration of cos is sine, so minus integration of cos is sine nx by n. Again one more n is here, n into n is n square. Now v3, again we have to differentiate one more. Integration of sine is minus cos, so minus on us, this will become cos nx by again n into n square is n cube. So you see here, we have to use no formula. What is integration of uv? U v1 minus u dash v2 plus u double dash v3. This is the formula we have to use. So bn equals to 2 by pi integration, sorry, let me start integrating this one. U v1, u is pi x minus x squared into v1. What is v1 here? This is minus cos nx, cos nx by n. Watch carefully, u into v1, this is u into v1 is this, minus u dash. What is u dash? We are having pi minus 2x. U dash is pi minus 2x. Now into v2. What is v2 here? This is minus, sign minus on us, this will become plus sine nx, sine nx, sorry, sine nx by n square. Watch once for u v1 minus u dash v2 plus u double dash. U double dash is minus 2 v3. V3 is cos nx by n cube. So what are the limits? 0 to pi. Left you substitute the upper limit, then lower limit. Bn equals to 2 by pi. Watch carefully. If you substitute here upper limit pi, in place of x pi, pi into pi, pi square minus x is pi square. Pi square minus pi square is 0. 0 into a number is 0. This will become 0. And also sine also will become 0. Why? Because sine n pi is 0. Sine n pi is 0. This also will become 0. Come here, minus 2 into cos n pi. If you put here pi, this will be cos n pi. Cos n pi is minus 1 power n by n cube. This is the upper limit. Now if you substitute lower limit, 0, x is 0, 0, 0 minus 0 is 0 into a number 0, sine 0 is 0. See here, minus upper limit minus lower limit. If you substitute 0 here, cos 0 is 1, again minus means minus 1 is plus 2 divided by n cube. So this is the value of bn. Let me do a thing. One thing, you take out 2 from common from this. If you take out 2 outside, 2 2s are 4 by pi. Even we can take n cube also common. Watch carefully. What we have taken out 2 outside, 2 2s are 4 by pi. Okay, so n all cube is also taken common. Now what is left here? Here it is left 1. Here it is left minus 1 power n. I'm writing the first term plus, then minus 1 power n. Now if you see, watch carefully. If you keep n odd, it will become 0. Watch carefully. I'm writing like this. See, have to change between odd and even. Bn equals to, if you keep, it will be minus 1 will become plus. 1 plus 1, 2, 2 4s are 8. This will become 8 by pi n cube if n is odd. So if n is even, this will become plus into minus, 1 minus 1 0. So it will become 0. So bn equals to 0 if n is odd. If n is even. So what is the formula we have to substitute in this? We are having f of x equals to sigma n equals to 1 to infinity bn. Let me take bn, because even is 0, we have to take odd. No, can write like this. For odd, you write n equals to 1, 3, 5, so on to infinity. What is the value of n? Bn is 8 by pi n cube into 8 by pi n cube. This is bn into, what is the formula we are having? Sigma, where is this bn we got, then sine nx. So if you expand, what will happen? You see 8 by pi you take outside, or else I'm writing f of x. What is the value of f of x? X into pi minus x equals, you take out pi outside, 8 by pi. If you take outside 8 by pi, what is left here? We left with sine nx by n cube. If you keep n equals to 1, this will be sine x by 1 cube. If you keep n equals to 2, we cannot keep 2 odd numbers, no. 3, you keep 3, sine 3x by 3 cube. Then odd, sine 5x by 5 cube, plus so on. This is the series. So now we got the series. Now we have to change this series into, now the first answer we got. From this we have to get one more answer. From this we have to get one more answer. Now see here, what the other value we have to prove? 1 by 3, 1 cube minus 1 by 3 cube plus 1 by 5 cube. This we have to prove pi cube by 32. Let me do one thing. In place of x, you write pi by 2, because sine 90 is 1, you will get 1. Sine 270 is minus 1, you will get minus 1 here. So what we do here? Put x equals to pi by 2. Put x equals to pi by 2. Now this not much space here, so I'm writing it short. If you keep here x pi by 2, this will become pi by 2 into pi minus pi by 2. If you take LCM, 2 into pi, 2 pi minus pi. So this will be pi by 2 into pi by 2. So this is nothing but pi square by 4. Pi square by 4 equals to, watch carefully, I'm solving here. If you keep x equals to pi by 2, this will become pi square by 4. 8 by pi into, if you keep pi by 2 here, sine 90 is 1 by 1 cube. If you keep pi by 2, 90 here, 93 is 270. If you see the calci, sine 270 is minus 1, so this will become minus 1 by 3 cube, minus 1 by 3 cube. If you keep 90 here, 5 into 90 is 450. If you see the calci, sine 450 will be plus 1. So this will be plus 1 by 5 cube. In the same, you'll get minus 1 by 7 cube like this. Now last step. What is the last step? Now see here. You take pi by 8 on the other side. If you bring this pi here, pi into pi square will become pi cube. You bring here 8, 8 4s are 32. So we got the next answer 1 by 1 cube minus 1 by 3 cube plus 1 by 5 cube minus 1 by 7 cube plus so on. So we got this answer. Let me try one more question. Now you see the next question. Prove the function f of x equals to x can be expanded in a series of cosine. That means half range cosine series, cosine in 0 to pi, as x equals to pi by 2 minus 4 by pi into cos x by 1 plus cos 3x by 3 square plus 1, hence reduced it. So I have written already few steps here. F of x equals to x. What is the formula of half range cosine series? F of x equals to a naught by 2 plus sigma n equals to 1 to infinity a n cos n x dx. Now what is the next steps here? First we have to find a naught. The formula of a naught is 2 by pi integration 0 to pi f of x dx, 2 by pi integration 0 to pi f of x. Integration of x is x square by 2. Cancel this 2. Upper limit minus lower limit. Upper limit means pi square. Lower limit is 0. So pi square by pi, that will become x. Sorry, pi. If you cancel this, pi square will get cancelled. Left with x, you left with pi. So we got the value of a naught. So what is a n? 2 by pi integration 0 to pi f of x cos nx dx. 2 by pi integration 0 to pi f of x is x. Then cos nx dx. Now this is integration by parts. What is u here? X. Differentiate this one, u dash d by dx of x is 1. Now what is v here? Cos nx. Now integrate this one. We have to integrate this 2 times. So first we integrate v1. Integration of sine, cos is sine nx by n. Now v2. Integration of sine is minus cos nx by n. Again n means n into n square. So what is the formula? uv equals to uv1 minus u dash v2. So let you substitute an equals to 2 by pi. We are using this formula u v1. U is x into v1 is sine nx by n minus u dash is 1 into cos minus 1 is plus cos nx by n square 0 to pi. So if you substitute upper limit, watch carefully. An equals to 2 by pi. Sine n pi is 0. Leave this one. Cos n pi is minus 1 power n by n square. This is the upper limit. Minus lower limit. Lower limit is 0. Sine 0, 0, cos 0 is 1 by n square. So let me take n square common here. This will become 2 by pi n square. What we left here? Minus 1 power n minus 1. Again, let me split into odd and evens here because the power is odd. If the power is even, this will become minus square plus 1 minus 1 0. So for even, this will become 0. An equals to 0 if n is even. Now an equals to, if you keep here odd, minus 1 power odd is minus 1 minus 1 minus 2. Minus 2 into 2, 4 by pi n square when if n is odd. Now we have to substitute the, what is the formula we are having? F of x equals to a naught by 2 plus sigma n equals to 1 to infinity, 1 to infinity cos, what is the formula? B cos bn cos nx. No, this is an, an cos nx. So let me substitute what is the f of x here. Now a naught, we go to the value of a naught as pi, so this will become pi by 2 plus sigma. We have to take only odd values, no? So you write n equals to 1, 3, 5, so on to infinity. An value is this one. Let me take out 4 minus 4 by outside because this is constant. We can take outside. What is left here? N square. So you got like this cos nx by n square. Now if you expand, what will become here? X equals to pi by 2 minus 4 by pi. If you keep 1, this will become cos x by 1 square. If you keep n equals to 3, because we have to take odd, no, this will become cos 3x by 1 cube, sorry, 3 cube. In the same way, if you keep 5, cos 5x by 5 squared, sorry, this is square, no, n square, plus so on. So we got the first step of the answer. We got the first step. Now what is the next step? We have to prove 1 by 1 square, 1 by 3 square, put x equals to 0. If you keep put x equals to 0, watch carefully, this will become 0. Bring this here. If you bring this pi by 2 here, it will be minus pi by 2 equals to minus 4 by pi into cos 0 is 1, 1 by 1 square plus 1 by 3 square plus 1 by 5 square plus so on. Last step, minus minus cancel. You bring this pi here, pi into pi will become pi square, pi square. If you bring this 4 here, 4 2s are 8. Now this is the answer. We have to get the next answer is this. So this is our answer. Okay. And now see the next question. Find the half range series of f of x equals to x. But here the range is given from 0 to pi by 2 f of x is x, and from 0 to, sorry, from pi by 2 to pi f of x is pi minus x. So we have to change the integrations, no? See here, what we know, half range sine series is f of x equals to sigma n equals to 1 to n bn sine nx. Now bn equals to 2 by pi integration 0 to pi f of x sin nx. But we are having from 0 to pi by 2 f of x, well, f of x is different. From pi by 2 to pi f of x is different. So we have to change this one. Let me write like this: bn equals to 2 by pi into integration 0 to pi by 2 f of x sin nx dx plus integration pi by 2 to pi f of x sine nx dx. From 0 to pi by 2 f of x is x here, and from pi by 2 to pi f of x is pi minus x. So let me write here x and here x pi minus x. Now I'm continuing, watch carefully. Bn equals to 2 by pi into integration 0 to pi by 2 f of x is x sine nx dx plus pi by 2 to pi f of x is pi minus x into sine nx dx. Now let we use the Bernoulli's equation here also. Here also integration by parts. Here u is x and v is sine nx. Now differentiate u dash equals to 1. So if you again differentiate, it will be 0. So come here, we have to integrate this 2 times. v1 means first time integration. Integration of sine is minus cos nx by n. We have to divide the coefficient of x here for integration. Now v2 equals to minus integration of cos is sine nx by again n means n square. In the same way here also you solve u equals to pi minus x, v equals to sine nx. Now u dash equals to d by dx of pi constant 0 minus x is 1. Now v1 equals to integration of sine is minus cos nx by n, and v2 equals to minus integration of cos is sine nx by n square. So what is the formula we are having? uv equals to uv1 minus u dash v2. This is the formula we have to use. Now bn equals to 2 by pi into, let me use the formula u v1. U is x here, into v1 is minus cos nx by n minus u dash. U dash is 1, v2 is again minus, so minus of minus will become plus sine nx by n square. Let me write the limits here, 0 to pi by 2 plus. Now come here, what is here? First one is u v1. U is pi minus x into v1. v1 is minus cos nx by n. Sorry. Now what is left here? This is, watch carefully, u into v1 minus u dash. Minus into minus plus, so this minus will remain as it is. U dash v2 sine nx by n square. So what are the limits here? Here the limits we are having 0 to, sorry, pi by 2 to pi. Now let me continue here. Bn equals to 2 by pi. We know upper limit minus lower limit. Upper limit here is 90. We know cos 90 is 0, so this will become 0. Cos 90 is 0. And if you keep here pi by 2, watch carefully, we take like this, sine n pi by 2. If n is, watch here, 1, this will be plus, because pi by 2. If n is 2, so let me substitute like this only. Let me solve this afterwards. If you keep, what will happen, this will become sine n pi by 2 by n square. I'll explain this afterwards. Upper limit minus, if you substitute lower limit, x is 0, so this will become 0, sine 0 is 0. So this finish, we have finished this one. Once more, you see, if you keep upper limit pi by 2, 90 degrees, so what will happen here? Here this will become 0, because cos 90 is cos multiple of 90 into pi by 2. If n is, just see here, let me write this also, because it's if n is odd, this will become 0, but if n is even, this will not become 0. Let me substitute as it is, minus x is pi by 2 cos n pi by 2 by n plus sine n pi by 2 by n square. This is upper limit. And lower limit, if you give 0, this will become 0, sine is 0. Now watch here, let me take minus outside. If we take minus outside, this will become plus. So let me substitute here also upper limit minus lower limit. If you substitute upper limit here, pi, so this pi minus pi will become 0. So 0 into a number 0. And sine n pi is also 0. Sine n pi is also 0. So upper limit is 0. Now come for the lower limit. If you keep minus of, if you keep lower limit, upper limit minus lower limit, so minus on us, this will become plus. Upper limit minus lower limit, minus on us, this will become plus. Now if you substitute here pi by 2, this will become pi minus pi by 2 into cos n pi by 2 by n, and this will become sine n pi by 2 by square. So you see here, this is minus, and if you multiply this, if you take LCM, 2 pi by 2, 2 pi minus pi is pi by 2. So this is plus term, this is minus term. If you take LCM here, 2 into pi, 2 pi, 2 pi minus pi is pi by 2. So this is pi by 2. So this is minus term, this is plus, you cancel this one. So what is left here? Bn equals to 2 by pi. If you add these two terms are same, so this will become 2, but 2 into 2, let me write this, 4 sine n pi by 2 divided by n square. Now watch carefully. If we substitute n as even number, 2 will get cancelled, or you will get, for n equals to even numbers, your z, if you take n equals to 2, 4, 6, what will be the, this will become sine pi if you keep 2, and if you keep 4, it will be 2 pi, it will be, if you keep 6, it will be 3 pi. This all will be 0, sine n pi is 0. If you keep n equals to odd, 1, 3, 5, 7, like this, so what will happen if you keep n equals to 1? This is 90, sine 90 is 1. So n equals to 1 means sine 90 is 1. If you keep 3, 270 will be minus 1. If you keep 5, 5 it will be 450. 450 is plus 1. You can see this from the calci also. So you will get 1 plus 1 minus, like this. So let me do this one. So Bn equals to 4 by pi into, you keep the numbers, for odd numbers, what will happen? If you keep 1, this will become sine, sine 1. This will become 1 by 1 square. If you keep 3, it will be minus 1 by 3 square. If you keep 5, 1 by 5 square minus 1 by 7 square plus 1. So this is Bn. Now let me ask this, substitute in the function. What is the function we are having? We are having f of x equals to sigma n equals to 1 to infinity Bn sine nx, sine nx. Okay. So what will happen? Watch carefully. Suppose we substitute here 1, n equals to 1. So you get sine 1x is sine x. This will become 4 by pi into Bn value will be this one. So this will become sine 1x by 1 square. If you keep 3, it will be minus sine 3x by 3 square. If you keep 5, this will become sine 5x by 5 square minus sine 7x by 7 square. Okay, or else you substitute first the Bn Okay, then you substitute here whatever we can do. So this is the question we have completed. Inshallah, next class we are going to continue some other questions based on other intervals. So I request the students, if you are understanding the subject, you are understanding the questions, I request humbly to like, share and subscribe my channel. Inshallah, we are going to continue the next class.